In this video, we'll show you how to replace your ABS wheel speed sensor on your Ford F-150. This is located in the front of the vehicle and behind the wheel. Let's get started. Go ahead and remove our hub cover. And we can remove the lug nuts with a 21mm. If your wheel is stuck on the hub, we can put one of the lug nuts on partially. And then we'll use a hammer on the back side. I'll be using a dead blow, that way I don't damage the rim. We can remove our caliper bracket bolts with a 21mm. Just going to thread that one back in a little bit to hold up the caliper while I take the other bolt out. We'll remove the caliper. I'm going to use a caliper hanger to hang this up, but use whatever you have around. Just make sure that the hose doesn't have tension on it. We'll go ahead and remove our rotor. Right on top of the hub here is our ABS wheel speed sensor. We can go ahead and remove the 5mm Allen bolt. To release the tension off the ABS wire, we'll go ahead and remove the 8mm bolt, holding it to the knuckle. You go ahead and start working the wire underneath the front side of our backing plate. You want to be careful when prying up on this, not to damage anything. There we go. Heading up the ABS wire, we can pull the grommet out of the clip from the brake hose. Now I'm going to use a trim tool. You can certainly use a flathead screwdriver for this. Pry out on the plastic clips. There's one, and there's another one up top, up near the top of the control arm. Following the ABS wire up, we find the connector up on the back side of our fender well. We have a small red tab up top. We'll just pull up on the red tab. Just push in on the tab on the top after you've pushed up on the red tab. You can undo the connector. Make sure you check the terminals for any damage or corrosion. And we can go ahead and remove that. We'll go ahead and install our new sensor. I'm going to work the wire behind the backing plate as you turn the sensor down. I'm going to be careful not to damage the wire while doing this. Line up the bolt hole. Make sure that the sensor is seated all the way down. We'll get the bolt started in, and we'll go ahead and just snug that down. Go ahead and install your rotor. To hold the rotor up to the hub while you install the rest of your brakes, I like to use an old axle nut and one of the lug nuts. You can use a set of washers or anything to space this out to make it a little quicker. We'll go ahead and remove the caliper from the hanger. You want to make sure you remove the hanger from the vehicle. Make sure that your brake pads are spread all the way out in the caliper. We can go ahead and slip the caliper back over the rotor. We can install our caliper bracket bolts. snug down the bolts. And we'll torque these to 184 foot-pounds. We get the ABS wire attached to the knuckle as well. We can slip the grommet for the ABS wire into the clip on the brake hose. And we can feed the ABS wire up into the engine bay. Push in each of the plastic clips. There's one on the upper brake hose bracket. The next one is up on the frame itself. Following the ABS wire up into the engine bay, and go ahead and plug in our connector. You want to make sure that the connector is fully seated down, and press down on the red tab to lock it in. We can go ahead and install our wheel. We'll go ahead and snug those down in a crisscross pattern with a 21 millimeter. We'll torque these to 150 foot-pounds in a crisscross pattern. We can reinstall our hub cover.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.